Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
For the HRA Modified Series, round 3. It's going to be Carl Schachel Memorial, 61 laps in honor of his number 61. Carl ain't dead. He's just not going to be here tonight. But these guys are making their laps right now for practice. We got about 10 minutes left of practice. As we see the lead. Top 19, top 20, I believe, at the moment. Bring up some info as well for some of these guys here. Some of our entries, we have Shane Myers, Kevin White Jr., Ryan Arbogast, Garrett Zacharias. Let's see, who else do we have tonight? We have Jesse Newsom. Is a new driver to the HRA Modified Series. Ty Day, Joshua German there. Mark Peterman here. Jared Roy as he gets into the fence there. Ryan Drummond in the 20. Cody Olson there in the 6 machine. Tyler Jackson running that Kenny Wallace paint scheme. You know, we do not see tonight. We do not see our winner of the past 2 weeks, Caden Reynolds. He had a bounty on his head. Owner there. Top of the board right now is Chris Swanson. Swanson is just sitting in the pits. His best time so far was 16.19. I will let you guys just kind of watch these drivers. We got 7 minutes of fun race here. 61 laps again at the dirt track at Charlotte. lagging a little bit, just mess around with some settings. Thank you guys for being patient as well. Not really sure why this is happening, but we'll find out soon. Well, I think we may have gotten it fixed now. We will take a look at our heat race number 1, which will consist of Tour 1. Here we go. Joshua German will be starting on point in that number 4 machine. Paul Traxel is outside in the 68 out of Pennsylvania. Team Sweet Tea and Ty Dickinson will be starting 3rd. Finally got a good pill draw as he's on the inside of row 4 in that 22 machine. And Davin Cardwell making his appearance tonight in the 101 car. Joshua Crank starting 9th, Mark Keeteman 10th, Shane Myers 11th, and Jesse Newsom starting 12th. Again, this is the Carl Schachel. Look at some of our race info for tonight, as well as we are at the dirt track at Charlotte. Special thanks to all these guys that make this possible: iRacing, Butt Kicker, myself, Mining Store, and Blues Diecast. So we see this quarter-mile track, just over a quarter mile. As we get ready to go green here, ladies and gentlemen, pace truck is off. We're gonna razzle dazzle into turn number 1. Looks like we're gonna make it 3 wide there. It's Hunter McCoy on the inside of that 94 machine and Ryan Drummond as well. Looks like that 94 is going to be falling back here quite a bit. That 94 is Kevin Battering. So we have 2 lanes working right now. Let's take a look. Let's go back up front here. Paul Trax battling it out with Ryan Drummond as he's going back a little bit. 2 by 2 in the back, but up front we are 3 wide. This will be Josh Crank, Hunter McCoy, and Davin Cardwell there. Hunter McCoy to slide up the track in front of Crank and McCoy. McCoy gets into the wall. McCoy is going to lose his spot. Looks like it's going to be the 15 car of Shane Myers. Going to take over that 3rd spot. Again, top 3. As Josh Crank leading the field, we work back. The battle for 4th between Mark Keeteman and Hunter McCoy as Josh Crank is blinking in and out a little bit. Ryan Drummond sits in 6th, Jesse Newsom 7th, Kevin Battering 8th, Paul Trax 9th. To go.
Hard into that outside wall going into turn 1 there.
It looks like Hunter McCoy slows up a little bit. Looks like the 15 of Shane Myers. And a check up there for him as Josh Crank has 1 to go, this time by Davin Cardwell ripping the lip up top. Trying to get that momentum, but the battle back here for 3rd, as well as Davin is blinking in and out. Davin Cardwell is manually disconnected. I wonder what that is all about. Wow, Josh Crank bringing it home. Number 1, Shane Myers second. Hunter McCoy will take third.
Of how the racing is going to be tonight. I am excited to be here in the guest chair. That was an exciting race.
Yes, we have Greg Osman with us tonight. Greg, do you want to kind of run over our Heat 1 results?
Yeah, Heat 1 results. Josh Crank gets the W. Shane Myers comes home second. Hunter McCoy in third. Those are your transfer cars into the A main. Mark Peterman Drummond comes home eighth. Ryan Hatch, Joshua German round out the top 10. Davin Cartwell and Ty Dickens.
Yeah, as we take a look here, let's take a look at this race. This heat race number 2. We only have 2 heat races tonight. But it looks like it's going to be Jared Roy in the 23 machine starting on point with Casey Huggins, who is outside. Cody Olson on the inside of row 2, and to his outside, that's going to be Ryan Arbogast, who is outside there out of Nebraska. Kevin White will make up the inside of row 5, and to his outside will be Jonathan Gasson in the 95. Carter Russo will be starting 11th, and to his outside will be Team Sweet Tea, Bryce Dickinson himself. Top 3 advance. Looks like we only have 24 cars here tonight, so everybody's going to be making the feature, I do believe.
Yes. The iRacing Pace truck has made that hard left-hand turn into the infield. We are coming to the green flag here.
Jared Roy with a great start there. Chris Swanson going to follow him, and is that in front of him? Looks to be Cody Olson there.
Like that inside.
It looks like we have a lot of people here in the back just kind of fighting it out. Looks like Ryan Arbogast, Tyler Jackson, Jonathan Gasson. Arbogast gets in the side of Gasson. Oh no. And that's all over the place. Remember, there are no cautions in these heat races. Up front here for the transfer spot, it's Chris Swanson, Kevin White Jr. I'm sorry about that there, folks. Up front, it is all Cody Olson.
Now, Cody Olson, he's been making that bottom side work, which not very many other people have. So that's very interesting.
Yeah, as Chris Swanson throws a slider there, he's going to lose a couple spots, and he gets into the wall as well as, oh, will be able to make it stick yet. It's like, oh, we got one car in the infield tractor tire. Oh, no. Oh, no. Who is that driver? Kettle Hackworth. Wow.
Those in real life, never that bad, but they are not pleasant. So, I'm sure that would hurt quite a bit.
Yeah, as we are 3 wide, looks like Russo is going to get crossed up there with taken off. He will serve an EOL in the feature and his heat race for jumping the start and reckless driving on Tyler Jackson.
Great race there for the heat race win.
Yeah. So we have our 5-minute warm-up period.
Yeah, Cody Olson coming home the victor, the 3rd spot, rounding out the podium there. Chris Swanson, Garrett Zacharias, top 5. Carter Russo, Jonathan Gaston, Kevin White Jr., Tyler Jackson, TJ, and Bryce Dickinson, your top 10. Ryan Arbogast and Benji Hackworth, with Hackworth being the only one grabbing the DNF in heat race number 2.
Yeah, as we would like to take this time to thank all of you for coming out here tonight. That is awesome. I also do want to shout out to Butt Kicker as well. If you use our code, the HRA Championship Series will be receiving a free Butt Kicker courtesy of Butt Kicker.
Extra sense of realism.
Do you have one yourself?
I don't, but I know several people that do.
We are about 2 minutes in. Also would like to thank Blues Diecast as well. Blues Diecast will be giving the winner of the league a free 124 scale diecast of their car. So that is pretty awesome. I don't know how many people can say that they have a diecast of their iRacing car. So pretty sweet gig that we got going on, you know, thanking them. So without further ado, I believe we are going to go to commercial break here and thank these guys again. again, it's Butt Kicker and iRacing. We'll get a commercial here soon from Blue Zycast, hopefully. So.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Also, just on top of that, the 95, 03, 10, 4, 94, 08.
Everybody, I'm gonna restart the stream here quick. I'm gonna end it real quick, and